So this evening is a very special night because of Minister by the name of Mr. J. So Mr. J flew directly from America to be here today. Not just here in our school, but he would also be going around different schools here in Indonesia, as he would also be performing and doing this kind of presentation. As your kids have been here this morning, who enjoyed the show this morning? Raise up your hands. Okay. Who would love to have Mr. J here in the school every day? Wow.
Well, if I were the king of the world, I'd tell you what I'd do for you. Take all your worries, change them in a hurry, show you that we love you. Joy to the world, for all the every mom, every dad, every girl, every boy, joy. If I were the king of the world, I'd tell you what I'd do for you. Take all your worries, change them in a hurry, show you that we love you. Turn to the person next to you and say, I love you. Hey, I've got a poem about a skunk. And it's pretty cool, so would you like to hear it? Yeah. Tell you what, I want you to turn to the person on your right, shake their hand and say, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. Nice to meet you.
When you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Now, I'll tell you what, the words of this song are very simple, and I want you to learn it so that you can sing it with me. And they go like this. It's moving time tonight when no one sits around. We'll all go up together, and then we'll go back. Good. Come on, I want to hear you sing it, so sing it with me. It's moving time. Moving time today. No one sits around. I'll go up together and then we'll go back down. Hey, no one sits around. I'll go up together and then we'll go back down. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. When you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Not too bad. Not too good. Come on, I want to hear you sing it, so sing it with me. It's moving time. Moving time today. No one sits around. All go up together and then we'll go back down. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. When you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. It's moving time today. When no one sits around, we'll all go up together and then we'll go back down. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. When you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. It's moving time today. When no one sits around, we'll all go up together and then we'll go back down. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. When you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Oh! Give yourself a clap! And you know what? It's really important that our kids, our workers, our brothers and sisters, they need to know how important they are. And you know what? Sometimes parents, we can say, oh, my kids know they're important, but we let words get in the way like, go clean up your room.
Must you play that music so loud? You don't take me anywhere, Dad.
And words like that. But I've got to tell you that each one of you were not born by accident. You were born for a reason. And because of that, I want you to know that every kid, every teen, every adult, you are important. And you are important to your family. And right now, this is what I call family affirmation time. You say, what? Well, let me tell you what I want you to do. in just a second, and it's going to go quickly, I want you to finish this statement, and the statement is, the thing that I love most about you is, and I want you to express that. You see, our kids may know they're important, our husband and wife may know they're important, but we need to learn to express that. How many of you, it felt really good to have something nice said to you? Well, you know what? Can I remind you that that shouldn't be a once-a-year activity. But if you make that happen every day, look for the best in your kids and tell them. Kids, look for the best in your parents and tell them. Okay? In your brother and sister, tell them. Because it'll change the way you see this world. It'll make a big difference. Right now, and we're going to beat this rain, I need a boy that would like to help me. Is there a boy that would help me? I need, would you like to help me? Come on up here. Right up here. Cool. Everyone listen. What is your name? Jacob. How old are you, Jacob? 6. May I shake your hand? Thank you, Jacob. Whoa. Let me try that one. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, Jacob, listen, you're going to help me do a trick, okay? And it's one of the best tricks I ever do. So are you ready? Now, one of the things, if we do it, you're going to need something. You're going to need my special cloth. And when I tell you to hold it in your hand, I want you to shake it, and I want you to say, do it! Okay? You shake it, lift your leg, and pump your arm. So you go, do it! Okay? Can you try that? On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Say it really loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Do it!
All right. Now, Jacob, you have to stay back. Jacob, no. You stay right here. Jacob, you will know when to do that when I give you the signal, okay, Jacob? But Jacob, you don't. Jacob, I want you to look over on this side of the stage. You see that I've got an orange cloth, right? And underneath that cloth is a black container. But if you look underneath this one, underneath this pink one, there is another black container. Now, Jacob, underneath that plastic is something I love to eat. It's one of my favorites, and it's called peanut butter. It's peanut butter. You like that? But look at it. There's something that goes with peanut butter, and it's over here. And this one is jelly. Yes. So, this is what's going to happen. On the count of 3, when you say do it, the peanut butter is going to go over there, and the jelly's going to come over here. Okay? So you ready to see that? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. On the count of 3, 1, 2. Are you ready? Okay. 3. Oh, no, you did too late. Too late. Get ready on 3. Ready? 3. Oh, no, a little slow. Get ready. 1, 2. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Do it!
Whoa. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Yeah, he said he felt it. So the peanut butter went there and the jelly went there. Let's see the work. Jelly should be here. Yep. The jelly's there. Yes. Oh yeah, the peanut butter's there. It worked. Oh, they changed places. Oh, no. You don't believe me? Okay, fine. Jacob, let's make it doubly hard. This time, we're going to make the peanut butter come all the way back over here. And the jelly's going to go back over there. So, you ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Do it!
Did you feel it? Yeah, you felt it. Let's see if it worked. So what came back here? The peanut butter came back. Oh my word. I love this. I love the way this works. And what came over here? The jelly. Oh my. Oh, they changed. What? Okay. Let's make it triply hard. I'll tell you what. Let me have this for a second. I brought something with me, and let me see where I put it. Let me put that there. We'll get it in a second. I brought something with me. Here we go. I actually went to the market, and I bought some bread. And Jacob, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this out. And Jacob, I want you to choose next to each other any two pieces of bread. Just point to them. Those two, okay, very carefully take those out. Don't squish it. And I have to be careful with this. Okay. Now, Jacob, this is what we're going to do. I want you to stand right here. And Jacob, I'm going to get a bag. And oh, by the way, are they fresh? Yeah, they're fresh. Barely touch it. Does it feel fresh? It does? Does it smell like bread? Yes. Okay, here we go. We're going to put them back together. I want you to hold it. Now, Jacob, I'm going to get a bag, and we open it up, and this is what I want you to do. Let me have that. We're going to put it inside. Whoop. Whoop. And when we put it in, what I want you to do is take your cloth. Take your cloth. Hold that. And your bread. Now listen, we can do it two ways. You can hold it, or here. We'll just leave it in there. Is that all that's in there? Look at that. Is that all that's in there, the bread? Okay, hold on to that. This time, stand right between them. Now, you may get hit, but I think you'll be okay. This time, when you say do it, the peanut butter's going back and the jelly's coming there. Okay, are you ready to feel it? You're ready to shake this out. Here you go. Hold it. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Do it!
Woo! Woo! Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Yes! He melted! So what's over here? Jelly? Peanut butter over there? Let's look. Yep, it's the jelly. No, it's, huh? Lift it up. Lift it up. Oh, okay, I'll lift it up. There we go. Oh, you mean take the lid off? No, it's peanut butter. Lift it up. You mean like that? Oh, you mean you're talking about the jelly? Oh, hold it. Some of you still don't believe me. I'll tell you what. You said you felt it, Jacob.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what. Here, let me have the bag. Jacob, I want you to reach in there and take out the bread. Go ahead. Take it out. Reach in there. Take it out. And hold on, Jacob. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Nothing in there. Jacob, would you just take the two pieces apart? And Jacob, I don't know about you, but do you like peanut butter and jelly? You can eat it. It's for real. Give him a big hand as he goes back to his seat. Jacob, it's all for you, buddy. But don't make me hungry. Give Jacob another big clap for himself here. All right. Real quick. Take your right hand. Put it on your nose. Take your left hand. Grab your right ear. Position number 1. Put your hands down. Take your left hand. Put it on your nose.
Take your right hand, grab your left ear.
That's position number 2. Put your hands down. When I say 1, go to 1. When I say 2, go to 2. Here we go. Position number 1. Pretty good except for the finger in the eye. 2. Some of you don't wear 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. Stop it. You're slapping yourself silly. Take your hands. Put them in front of you. Now curl them in. Share a little bit more about why it's so important to spend time with your family, why it's important to do the things that are important, and listen to the words. I don't think you've ever heard this song, but I think you'll get the picture. Hey kids, I need you to stop, okay? Everybody else stop for just a second. That gave children a survey. And they asked children to grade their parents. A grade card for parents. And when they asked them what they loved that their parents gave them, you know what got the highest grade? It wasn't my parents bought me a bicycle or my parents spent $100 on this or that. The thing that got the highest grade was, I love it when my parents spend time with me. You see, it's time that is important. Television network in America, they put cameras in 100 homes and they filmed 24 hours a day for 30 days. Then they put all the information together. And you know what got the highest? When they added together the amount of time that a father spent in good quality time was an average of 47 seconds a night. You see, we've got to learn to make time and to take time. And children, the other thing is this. I believe when it says to honor your mother and father, you need to show how much you appreciate them. Not just how much you appreciate your nanny. Time that they don't spend talking with their parents or parents talking with them. And then one day, I was going through a magazine and I saw a poem. And it was really funny, but it was really true. When you think about everything we have time for, you realize in Indonesia, there are bowling nights, bridging the nights, nights on the town, nights for the circus and Bozo the clown, nights to stay home and to catch all the TV sites, boxing, MMA, the fights. And then there's a night to be all alone, to be by myself, and to let my hair down. But the nights for your families, they get lost in the rush. Postpone it. Ignore it. Who needs all that mush? Well, you do. And your children do. You all do. But it will matter. And it will matter tremendously. The time that I take and the time I make to spend with my children. And if you could hear your child, even though they're young, if you could hear their unconscious, they'd be saying, I am your child. Wherever you go, you take me too. Whatever they know, they learn from you. Whatever they do, they learned it from you. Oh, they are your chance They are your child. Oh, is won by winning little ones like me. Whatever you'll be, you taught them to be. He is your chance. He is your hope. Yes, he is a child.
Give him a big